Imagine working tirelessly for years, teaching in public schools, serving in the military, working in government, making every single loan payment on time, just to find out one day your progress towards student loan forgiveness has vanished. No warning, no explanation. Just gone. Thousands of borrowers, many of whom were just months away from relief, logged into StudentAid.gov only to see a blank screen. No payment count, no timeline, just uncertainty. And behind this digital blackout, a political storm, a pause shrouded in secrecy, and major shifts that could affect millions of Americans counting on a promise made years ago. So, what's really going on? Why has the Department of Education suddenly pulled the plug on tracking your path to loan forgiveness? And what does it mean for your financial future? Let's unpack this. Hey everyone, welcome back to BuzzNation TV, your trusted source for breaking stories in politics, money, and everyday life. If you're a student loan borrower or just someone trying to understand what's happening in Washington, this one's for you. Let's get into the full story. It started quietly, borrowers checking their accounts on StudentAid.gov noticed something strange. The forgiveness payment count tracker had disappeared. No pop-up, no official notice, just gone. This tracker, introduced under the Biden administration, was a lifeline for people enrolled in income-driven repayment, IDR, plans or public service loan forgiveness, PSLF. It showed you exactly how many qualifying payments you'd made out of the 120 required to have your debt wiped clean. Now, it's simply not there. An automated message from Mohela, one of the Department of Education's main loan servicers, gave a chilling statement. Federal student aid has temporarily removed the forgiveness payment counts. Representatives do not have any additional information. Please visit StudentAid.gov for updates. Wait, what? No timeline? No reason. No accountability. Here's where things get messy. This removal isn't just a technical glitch. It's part of a much bigger shift happening under the Trump-era administration, now overseeing the Department of Education again. After a turbulent rollback of Biden's broader forgiveness plans, there's been a quiet but powerful reshaping of how forgiveness is processed and who qualifies. Remember, in February, the department halted forgiveness under IDR plans like SAVE, Pay, and ICR, stating, "These plans were not created by Congress." Translation, they're challenging the legal standing of these forgiveness pathways, throwing thousands of borrowers into limbo. The only plan that remains untouched? The income-based repayment, IBR, plan. Why? Because Congress actually passed it into law, unlike SAVE or Pay, which were created through executive action. This legal detail may seem minor, but for borrowers, it's a massive shift with devastating consequences. Sadly, this isn't the first time this has happened. Earlier this year, the IDR tracker was also removed, allegedly to correct inaccuracies. Back then, there was hope. Promises were made. Senator Elizabeth Warren even stepped in and announced that Education Secretary Linda McMahon had agreed to restore the service. In June, Warren confidently stated, "Secretary McMahon intends to soon restore the tracker after taking it down earlier in the Trump administration." But here we are. It's July, still no tracker, still no clear answers. So, was that promise just political theater? Or are we witnessing a deliberate dismantling of a relief system that helped millions? If you're enrolled in PSLF or IDR, this update or lack of one leaves you in financial purgatory. You don't know how many qualifying payments you've made, whether your forgiveness timeline is on track, or even if your past payments still count. Imagine budgeting your entire life around an end date, only for that date to suddenly vanish. Mortgage plans, on hold. Retirement contributions, paused. Family planning, delayed. This is more than a glitch. This is erasing hope for countless families. Some borrowers were months away from forgiveness. Others were just starting, now wondering if their efforts are even valid. Even if you don't have student loans, this issue still matters. Because at its core, this is about government trust. We were told, serve your country, teach our kids, make your payments, and we'll forgive your debt. That was the deal. Now that promise is unraveling, quietly and without warning. It's a cautionary tale for all Americans, whether it's healthcare, pensions, or retirement funds. When a system breaks trust, everyone loses. So, what can borrowers do? First, don't panic. Your payments may still be counted in the background, just not displayed. Second, document everything. Keep records of every payment, every servicer conversation, every statement. Third, enroll in IBR if eligible. It's the only forgiveness plan currently active and protected by law. And finally, contact your local representative. Demand answers. Demand transparency. The more voices raised, the harder it is to ignore. This isn't just about numbers on a screen. It's about lives on hold, dreams deferred, and promises broken. We're watching in real time as an entire system is rewritten, and the people it was meant to protect, left in the dark. Stay alert, stay informed, and most importantly, stay loud. Subscribe to BuzzNation TV for ongoing updates as this story unfolds. We're here to break it all down so you don't get left behind. Until next time, keep your head up, your documents saved, and your voice heard.